So
Yeah,
on your birthday, did you wind up? I know you said you were going to keep it a low key day, but did you wind up doing anything for yourself? Did you, get something nice for dinner or something?
Actually, for that week, somebody gave me some very nice cookies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're up there. I mean, not as good as a kiss from Ellie or Janelle, but they were pretty good.
What about a kiss from Hunky?
Hey, with his coffee beer breath.
Excuse me, I just ate. I know, and I don't want to see what happens to those peanut butter sandwiches if they come up.
That's a good thing with peanut butter. Tastes about the same coming up as it does going down.
You don't want to feel those whiskers rubbing on your cheeks?
Hey, I shaved today, all right?
Yeah, I've got a pretty good defensive system for that. I mean, I should probably mow my face some, but anyway, just keeping things rolling. I'm gonna have to get do a little work getting, glasses, new shoes, since my shoes are well beyond worn out, and I haven't had glasses for probably a decade. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make some appointments and then get myself a real ID and deal with a lot of other stuff.
Oh crap! That's right. I got to do that too. A real ID.
It's mandatory this year. If you want to fly or do anything.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I don't fly, but who knows? Pretty soon you may have to have it for even the train.
They just found new ways to force it on you.
Oh, by the way, speaking of cell phone apps, Canada.
Where are we?
Canada requires, web portals and stuff. Well, Canada requires travelers to use a cell phone application for identifying themselves. They do not, and if you don't use the application, they will fine you $6,000.
What if you don't have a cell phone?
This is Canada. They don't.
What if you're an Eskimo?
They don't believe in anything.
They don't care. They filed tons of fines against the Amish.
They have to have cell phones?
For not using it.
Yeah, for trying to get across the border just because. You could have a passport, you could have the real ID, you could have everything, but they don't have a paper backup for their. They've declared the cell phone to be your identification. If your cell phone dies or gets stolen, or gets dropped in the sink or what have you. Sorry, Charlie. That's the only thing that we're dealing with.
Looks like I gotta go buy a 6-pack of cell phones from Sam's tomorrow.
Also,
That's how I buy all my cell phones. The case.
there is some good news. Alberta is thinking about becoming the 51st state.
That'll never happen. Just like Texas will never be its own country.
Oh wow, he's got this stat.
Dang, that's a lot of phones.
Well, you see, it appears that Alberta and British Columbia, they make the money, and Ontario and Montreal spends it. So there's a lot of parts of Canada who would really like to jump ship.
Isn't that what happens here in New York and California? Make all the money, and then Alabama and Georgia just spend it all.
Well, California seems to suck up all the money that anybody makes there anyway.
Aren't they the third or fourth largest economy in the world? They're not even a country.
Yes, but their state deficit would make some countries blush.
Deficit or debt?
Yeah, well, their state debt, I mean, same, it's the same thing, basically. Yes, they produce it, but they spend it faster than they get it.
But it's California, man. It's always warm. That means it's worth it.
California is a donor state. It gives more federal taxes than it receives in federal spending.
Well, there's another thing about it.
$83 billion.
There's a reason why the price to get a U-Haul out of California is a lot higher than the price to get a U-Haul into California. The population migration tends to be anybody who can is leaving California.